Hello everyone, so this is an update on Herpa. Now these are mostly in HO scale, but they kind of work okay in 00 scale as well. One of the things I can't understand is just how they can produce so many new models, and this update takes you right up to Christmas this year, and you'll see that we've got loads of models to get through. So let's get into it. Firstly, we're going to have a look at the new mini kit releases. Now, I really like the mini kit idea. It's basically, as the name would suggest, a kit which you put together. It's quite easy, you don't have to paint them, and they're very good value for money. We're going to start off with this, which has been released. It's the Man. Now, we have this later on as a completed kit, but this is priced at only £20, which I think is great value for money. And these mini kits are quite fun to put together and make something your own. And you can also paint them to whatever colour you want too. Another new mini kit is the Volkswagen Golf Mark III VR6. Now, with the car ones, you actually get two in the mini kit, and it's great value for money. These come in at only £14 for the pair, and they're already pre-coloured in yellow and flash red, which is a cool name for a colour. And finally, in the releases for mini kits, it's the Mercedes-Benz 190e, and you get this in blue and white. A classic Mercedes car, and this is around £14. Now I say around because prices vary, and as with everything in this video, shop around for the best deal. So now we're on to cars, and the first one is the Opel Kadett GSI Cabriolet in the Jamaica yellow, which is a great bright colour. Now over here in the UK these were badged as Vauxhall Astras, but this one does have the Opel badging on it. It looks pretty cool, I think, and this one comes in around about £17. Next we have some Audis, and this is the first one, the Audi A4 Avant Turbo Estate Car. This one in a nice blue colour, pretty modern one this, and it's got some great looking alloy wheels on this. Comes in around about £19. And you can also get this in Tango Red, a bit more expensive, I think maybe because it's metallic, but anyway this is £21. So another Audi, it's the Audi Q2, and this one is in Vegas yellow, another bright colour. Some nice chrome trim on this and black wheels as well. And this is coming in around about £19. And the top of the range Audi is obviously the R8. This one, the V10 Plus in the Micro Matta green, which is a fantastic name. It's even got some carbon fibre effect there as well on the model. And this comes in at £19. Now I really like this one. It's the BMW Alpina B5 Touring Estate Car. This is fire red metallic with some really great graphics on it, which is fantastic that they managed to produce this in HO scale 1/87th. You can even see the Alpina logo on the front splitter. Great little model this one, and coming in around about £21. This is an enduring classic. It's a Citroen 2CV, this in bright yellow. I like how the roof is open a little bit, allowing you to see the interior. I'm sure this is going to sell really well. It's such an iconic French little car, and is priced at around about £17. And another Citroen, it's the GS. I think this one actually had air suspension in real life and a lot of quirky things about it. It looks pretty cool as well. It's got that retro style. This one is in white and it comes in at £17. And you can also get it in this grey metallic colour for the same price. Much more modern now, this is the Mercedes-Benz EQS electric car. It looks fantastic, got some great lines there with the chrome and even the EQS writing just beside the wing mirror there. Also like the alloys in the front grille on this. It comes in China blue and it's priced around £19. And you can also get this in Kalahari gold, which is an interesting colour, not really one for me, but that's priced a little bit more at £21. Now another Mercedes-Benz, it's the G-Class or G-Wagon, the W465 version, this one here. The spare wheel on the back door has actually got chrome surround, which looks pretty cool. This one's in black and it comes in at £19. And it's also been offered in this emerald green metallic for £21, so a little bit more expensive. I guess it's because of the metallic paint. There's no other real differences. Another Mercedes-Benz, it's the C-Class, and we've got actually quite a few C-Classes to get through. This one is the Estate in Solar Beam yellow and comes in around about £21. But you can also get the C-Class as what they call a limousine, but I think it's actually just a saloon. I might be wrong in that. If I am, correct me in the comments below. This one is in green hell colour. I'm not sure if that's actually a Mercedes colour, might be, but wow, what a great name. And this one comes in at £21 too. And now a vintage Mercedes. Doesn't this look great? It's the 200 in blue with the black roof. Some fantastic chrome extras added onto this. I really like the front grille as well and the lights. What a great looking car this one is. And priced only £17. I think that's quite a good price for that. Now we're on to Porsche, and this is another great rendition. This one being the 911 991 Turbo, and this one in British Racing Green. Not my most favourite colour for this Porsche, but it does have some great graphics on it, and it's priced at around £21. And also as the Carrera 2 Cabriolet in the lizard green, it's also got the same graphics as well. I think this looks a little bit better, but it is priced the same at around £21. And another 911-991 is the Carrera 4S. This one in silver, it's quite a glossy silver. It almost looks like chrome effect, quite interesting, and priced again at £21. There's a lot of German cars in this release, and this is another one, the VW Passat Estate. This one is in grey, but it almost looks black, and it's got the chrome surrounds as well. Looks quite good, this, quite stylish, and priced at £21. Now, I really like Mark II Golfs, especially the GTI. This one is in a deep orange, bright colour. Now, I'm not so sure about this colour, and I think it could benefit from a bit of touch-up here and there with some black paint, and the interior is a bit gaudy. It looks a bit plasticky, but I think it's got potential, and it's only £17 for that. Now it's the VW Multivan, this one in energetic orange metallic. They really go to town with the names of some of the paintwork on these. This one looks pretty good. It's got the smoked kind of windows and it has some nice grille effects, but it's just a slab of a vehicle really. But it is priced at £21 or thereabouts. And you can also get this in pure grey, which would be the dullest vehicle in the world. It's a bit less because it's not metallic, so it's around £19. Now I love this, it's the Simca 1301. This one presented in copper metallic with the black roof. Lots of chrome work added onto this as well, which has been done really good. Also the grille and the lights at the front look fantastic as well. What a cheeky looking car this one is. It can be yours for £17. Now we're moving on to commercial vehicles, and there's quite a range of new vehicles here. We're going to start off with this. It's the Volkswagen T6.1 Transporter. It's got the DB logo just plastered on it, otherwise it's a white van. It would be very handy if you have a German model railway, and it's priced at around £22. Now this is certainly an eye-catching livery on this DAF truck, and we've got a few DAFs to get through. This one is the XF 105 Euro 6, and it has the Joker Trucks livery on it with a character on the side of the cab there. Quite an ambitious logo. I'm not sure they really pulled it off on the trailer unless that's actually prototypical, but it doesn't really match with what's on the truck, so jury's out on this one. Anyway, it's priced around about £50. This is a smarter logo. This is the DAF XG Plus truck with a so-called walking floor semi-trailer, and it's in the livery of Wimp Issenger. Now you have to be careful saying that word, it could come out completely wrong. Anyway, if this appeals to you, then it's priced around about £50 as well. And a more restrained livery now, it's this DAF XG with a curtain-sided trailer. It's in the CTJ Janssen livery and it's priced around about £45. And another restrained livery, this time it's a DAF XG Plus, again another curtain-sider semi-trailer. This one is in a Ebner livery, which I don't think is that great, but it's an interesting model anyway, and it's priced around £45 as well. Now I really like this, it's the Ham Tandem Roller with the Strabag livery on it. And there's another Strabag coming in this release, but this roller would be very handy if you've got a construction site on your road. I think this looks great and it could be yours for around about £30. There's a lot of added detail on that and I think it looks really cool. Liber is also represented with this. It's a telescopic loader and it comes with a forklift attachment so you can change those over if you want, and it actually works as well. It lifts up and down. A great little industrial machine, this one, and priced around £47. And another Liber machine, it's the mobile excavator. Now this one has Max Wild on the boom there, which I think is a great name for this company. Now the arm on this digger can actually be posed into different locations. Another interesting model and priced around £47. Now we've got a breakdown truck, it's called the Wrecker in their catalogue. It's this one, it's the MAN TGS 8-wheeler, and this is in the Kelpin livery, bright red. Looks pretty cool this one, and priced around £65, so it is quite expensive, but you do get a lot of extra parts added in there. Another MAN now, when we're on to tractor units, this is a TGX GM with a loading crane behind the cab there, and it has the lowboy semi-trailer attached to it, and it's in this emergency livery. This one is priced around £50. And another MAN TGX, this one is the curtain canvas semi-trailer, and it has the CTJ Funny Fish livery on it, which looks really great. I think those are crisps or something like that. Never had them myself, might be great. Don't know what makes them funny though. When I think this is a really eye-catching truck and very appealing, it's priced around £45. Another MAN TGX truck now, it's this one with the semi-trailer Max Bogle office container on it. I think you can actually take that container off and put someone else on if you want. It's certainly a very eye-catching yellow colour, this one, and it's priced at £45. Now this kind of truck setup is all over Europe. You see them all the time if you go on holiday there. Again, it's a MAN TGX. It's a curtain canvas truck with an additional trailer as well. And this one is priced around £45. And very similar, but with a jumbo trailer on it. It's this TGX again, and it's got the UPS livery on the side of the trailer. And this one is priced at £55. A smaller MAN, now it's a TGM low-sided tow truck, and it has a loading crane as well. So this is the equivalent of the mini kit I showed you at the start of this video, which was in white. This one is in the ADC Auto Groth, which is a breakdown service in Germany, and you can see the address is Hamburg on the side of the cab. This one is priced around £35, so you're being charged £15 more for the constructed one with this livery on it. There's more ADAC coming soon. I mentioned about Strabag before, which is a great name by the way. This one is the TGS with a 3-way dumper with a loading crane, and you also have this flat trailer as well. This together is £50 or thereabouts. Now this is a pretty funny logo. Again, it's a MAN TGX with a silo container semi-trailer, and it's got Teddy Bar 1.4, and it even has teddy bears on the front. Quite a weird logo. I don't know what the story is with this one, but it's certainly got some appeal to it, and it's something a bit different, and it's priced around £47. And talking of different, here's a MAN TGX in the rigid tractor format with the box on the back, which is obviously for the circus, and it has the logo Circus Roncalli on the side of it. It also says keep calm and love clowns, which I think is pretty good. Good life advice, that one, I think. If you fancy this model, then it's coming in around £32. And then we have this MAN multi-purpose equipment vehicle. So we've seen this in fire brigade livery, so this is just another livery on the same truck, but it is priced around £32. And we also have this, the MAN skip truck with the Veolia livery on it. Now this skip truck was offered earlier this year as a mini kit, and it's also offered later on in a fire brigade livery. So they're obviously churning them out here, but this one is priced around £32. Now this is really eye-catching. It's another MAN TGX with a box trailer. This one is advertising a Honey brand, and there's no missing the logos on this one, but it is a strange combination of the green truck with a yellow trailer. Anyway, this one is priced around about £45. This is a bit of an older truck. It's the Mercedes-Benz NG. Quite an interesting trailer that, with some strange looking mudguards. But if retro trucks are your thing, then this could be yours for around £40. One of the things Herpa does is offer trailers and tractor units separately, so you can mix and match as you will. This has been released now. It's the Mercedes-Benz Actros L Pro Cabin Gigaspace Rigid Tractor in white. What a name that is. But it's bang up to date, and this could be yours for around £20. And it's also being offered in the red for the same price. And it's also being offered in blue. The next one is a Mercedes-Benz Actros, which is a very common truck. This one has got a tipper trailer on the back in the green and red, and it's priced at around £45. Now, a very similar name, but actually a different truck. It's the Mercedes-Benz Arox Classic Space Container Semi-Trailer in orange. No real liveries on this one, but it is priced around £37, so not too bad compared to other truck combinations. And another older Mercedes-Benz, this is the SK94 with a tanker in the Alfred Talk livery. The tractor looks great on this, but I think the trailer looks a little bit plasticky, might benefit from some weathering or painting, but it's priced around about £40. And we also have this Atego curtain side truck with tail lift in the DB Schenker logo. Again, another great model railway vehicle, this one, and it's priced around £32. Now we're on to Scanias, which are always popular, and Herpa do a great Scania model. This one is the CS20 HD refrigerated box semi-trailer, and it's got the Zillner Logistic on it. It looks as though it's come from Sweden with those graphics. Certainly very eye-catching, very blue, and it's priced around about £50. And a very similar truck, this one with the blue and the yellow. However, this is a Scania CR20 ND flatbed truck with a trailer as well. And it does have a really cool looking eagle graphic on the side of the cab there. This one is priced at around £45. Now I really like this. It's a much older Scania, the 141, with a curtain sider semi-trailer in the ASG livery. This has got a lot of appeal to me. I remember these Scanias from when I was growing up. And this model is priced around £40, which I think is actually not too bad. Much more modern though, another Scania CS20. This one has got the nightliner down the side of the curtain sider, and it can be yours for around about £50. And another CS20, this time it has got the refrigerated box semi-trailer, and it's in the SPDTN Radats livery. I'm not actually sure what SPDTN stands for. I don't know of this trucking company, but if this appeals to you, then it's around about £47. Another DB Schenker setup now, it's the Volvo FH HL 2020 Swedish box truck. So you get a truck and a rather large trailer, and this one is actually quite expensive at around about £60. So obviously we're on to Volvos. This is the next one, the FH GL 2020, and it's got a tipper with Keyfold Transport logos on it. Quite a swooshy design on the side of the truck here and a great colour combination. This one is priced around £45. Now again, you can get the tractor units on their own. This one, the Volvo FH GL XL 2020 electric rigid tractor. So this is one of Volvo's experiments into electric trucks, and this white one can be yours for around about £20. Again, you can match it with a trailer of your choice. And it's also being offered in blue as well for the same price. And now we're on to emergency vehicles. Now I mentioned about ADAC before. Its livery is presented on this, the Volkswagen Saturn car with the yellow lights on the roof. This one is priced around £22. Now we saw the Volkswagen Passat earlier on. This one, the Estate GTE, is in the Balm traffic control livery. Quite a complicated design on the side of this model, and it's priced around £25, probably because of that complicated design. But you can get the Volkswagen Passat Estate in a very simple cream taxi livery with the taxi light on the roof, and this one is priced around £20. This would be very handy for model railways, so you could obviously have them at the entrance of the station. So we also have a Volkswagen Crafter half bus with the high roof, and this has got the Malteser Seville Schultz livery on it. I'm not actually sure what that is, but it does have a representation of the blue flashing lights on the roof. They don't actually operate though. This is priced at £25. And we also have this Audi Q6 police car from the Bavarian police force. Great looking livery on the side of this. Again, non-working lights on the roof. This model is £22 or thereabouts. And this is a Mercedes-Benz Atego with the Hamburg Fire Department livery on it. It's a kind of fire brigade ambulance, and it's priced at around £32. Now I mentioned about the skip truck earlier on, and here it is again. It's the Actros with the simple fire brigade livery on it. I'm not actually sure if this is actually based on a real truck or it's just a freelance livery added to this, but this one is priced around £32. And from the Augsburg Fire Department we have this Mercedes-Benz Sprinter box van. Quite a cool livery on this, I think, and it's priced around £28. And the Bochum Fire Brigade is represented with this, the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter ambulance. Again, a kind of fire brigade ambulance, something that we don't get here in the UK, but anyway, this model is priced around £32. And the fire brigade from the city of Essen has been represented with this, the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter high roof bus again. But it's a great livery on the side of this one, goes over the windows as well. I think this looks really eye-catching and pretty cool. It's priced around £30. So Nuremberg Fire Brigade gets a look in as well with the Volkswagen ID3 electric car. This one is priced around £22. And you can also get the ID3 in this Austrian police livery. You can have this model for around £22. And we're back to fire brigade vehicles. This one from Latson. It's the Crafter high roof box again from Volkswagen. So it gets a lot of different liveries, this model. This one comes in around £25. And we have a few military vehicles in this release, and we're going to start off with another Mercedes-Benz Arocs. This is a 6x6 canvas truck in just general military camouflage. It's not actually representing any particular army, and they're certainly getting their money's worth out of the Arocs moulding. This model can be yours for around £30. And it's also being offered in just a basic green colour as well, but otherwise exactly the same model, and it seems to be £8 cheaper at around £22. Now this is an ATF Dingo in the sand camouflage, obviously the German army. An interesting vehicle, but I'm not sure this rendition of it is actually that good. However, if this appeals to you, then the price is around £30. Now you might think we've gone back to emergency vehicles, but this is actually a German army fire brigade, and it's being presented here on this MAN TGM Z-Cab fire engine, and this model can be yours for around £40. We saw a G-Class Mercedes-Benz earlier, and this one here is in the German Armed Forces colour, but it's just a basic green colour, and it's priced around £18. And that was it. What a massive range of new models from Herpa. I just don't know how they managed to produce so many and get them out to market. These are all coming to a retailer soon, and like I said, shop around for the best prices. I'm sure Herpa will be back again with some more models very soon, and I'll update you when that comes along. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.